What's up, fam? It's your boy Mike Lang, as always. And I recently had the opportunity to watch the homie Webs do this very, very cool presentation with Miro, which used to be real time board back in the day. If you're somebody who used real time board for collaborations, that's what Miro has become. And as she was talking, I was like, that's really ill. And that would be cool to put in a Canvas course. And so over the last couple of days, I've been like, how could we use this in a Canvas course? And I've got some ideas. So let's check it out. So here's Miro, and I do not have the upgraded version of the product. I'm going to move this over here because I don't have a teacher email anymore. So if you're a teacher person, you can get Miro for Education for free. You would have unfettered access to the particular tool. Now, your students would also, but that's not the power of the tool in my opinion. Utilizing it to collaborate with students actually important, but how else could we have a situation in which that collaboration could happen whenever, wherever, which the way that corporations are using this tool. Also, how can it be used as a tool for allowing kids to check in, allowing kids to ask questions, et cetera, et cetera. And so I'm going to demonstrate some ideas here. So first of all, like there's plenty of like really cool stuff in here. So we hit that new board button. We're going to see this board pop up. Great. And that pops up, bada bing. So we've got some brain writing. We got all these like really cool templates that are built inside here. And you can go through each of these things, ideation, whatever. So lots of really dope stuff here. I'm going to do icebreakers if that's something you're into or whatever. Cool. Now, the part that I was really interested in was this thing called Talktracks. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and this is just some PDFs that I have here, and I'm going to drop these PDFs, or this PDF. And also, lots of really cool stuff over here. We've got apps that are built inside here. You got Google Images, lots of really cool stuff. But even if you didn't want to investigate any of these things, I'm just going to show you like you could do this, literally what I'm about to do in like 5 or 6 minutes. All right. So you've got PDFs or like Google Slides or any of those things, right? And one of the complications with using slide decks or PDFs or anything is like that interaction with your students, because it's not as easy as it used to be. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to extract all these pages so that they're all out. It'll take a second, but it's going to pull that PDF apart for me really nicely, which is very, very cool. So here's my PDF. Here's my PDF with all its pages. So if you were to go and take any of your PowerPoints or your Google Slides or whatever, PDF them and then rock those bad boys in here, let them loose. There's suddenly we've got some opportunities to do some interesting things with our students. All right, so you've got the ability to write with a pen. You got arrows here to make connections and whatnot. You have shapes. You also have an iPad app, which if you use your iPad in your pencil with your iPad, you'd be able to write on the actual documents as well. So it's another great way to do this. So here's all of those PDFs. Nice for me. Great. They're all there. We're good to go. I'm going to get rid of this one because I don't need it anymore. All right, cool. That's my entire PDF. So all the action steps that are there. Now, the interesting tool that happens to be here is called, well, it's a lot of interesting tools. It's called Talkback. And Talkback lets you record over these slides or anything else you have on the board, any of frames or anything like that. So hit that Talkback. Pops through, but it's immersive. So if all your kids also had accounts, they could stop it, write comments, etc., etc., so that it's like you're leading them through the lesson, but they can comment and interrupt you, which is pretty dope, whether they're there in real time or not. And so it is a super interesting concept to me. It's one because I do a lot of work in schools. I am going to be recruiting some teachers and their students to play around with this particular concept. But what does this look like inside of Canvas? Glad you asked. So you would go and you would record the talk track or whatever. And I already did one as an example. So here's my talk track. And you'll see here it is. It's 2 minutes and I can share it. So watch what we do. I'll hit that share button and we're going to visit our handy dandy iframe generator talk track. Let's make it 1200 by 800. It works. I'm going to paste that there. I'm going to generate it. Cool. Copy. We're good to go. Now we're going to write on back to Canvas. Oh, I already did it to make sure it worked. Do it again. Let's create whatever. I'm just going to make a page right now. All right. Add the item. Great. And let's edit that bad boy. Go down to our HTML. Paste it. Bada bang. There it is. Hit that save button. Now, cool. Now, if I was actually on with Webs or somebody else, those are all my frames. I can take that and I can move that. If that's me, like I turned my camera off, if that was me, they would see my face talking as I was going through. So really cool experience. But also, if I scroll down, hit that, I can put the subtitles on this bad boy. So now suddenly, as I'm talking, well, hello everybody. Welcome to class today, and we're going to be talking about how to make your book into a soundtrack. So the book that you're reading is going to be wonderful. You can create it to soundtrack. It's going to be awesome. And so pretty slick, huh? So you could take not only Miro with its ability to have the interactivity and whatnot that's necessary, but also this talk track feature gives you the ability to record your lessons all the way through. If you use it in tandem with your iPad or tablet, you'd be able to write. So, in terms of like mathematics instruction or anything like that, that would work very well. And the piece de resistance is that students could interrupt you during your lesson, add comments and questions, move things around, and interact with the actual board as you're doing stuff. So it is a pretty interesting strategy to utilize with Canvas and make your Canvas board even more interactive. We'll catch you next time.